There has been some interesting information that's come out in the past day or so about these cops that are supposed to be here protecting you, protecting your children, protecting your life. And what we're finding out is cops didn't do anything. Local police, state police, county police, nobody did anything for an hour. For an hour. There is a maniac with a gun inside an elementary school killing kids, and cops did nothing. And you want to know why? Because cops are not here to protect you. Cops are not here to protect your kids. They are under no legal obligation whatsoever to protect you. The Supreme Court has already decided that cops are under no legal obligation to protect you or to protect your kids. And as I've said, and I'll say it again, cops are notorious liars. So right off the bat, we hear a report: a school district police officer engaged the gunman but was shot and wounded. Right? Well, that's not true. Then we have uh, Greg Abbott saying Greg Abbott made a point to hail, to praise the quick response of valiant local officials. See, and it's this cop worship. It's this police worship. It's this police brainwashing that you believe they're going to help you. You believe they're here to help you. You believe they're heroes. You believe they're good for the community. You believe this. And I'm here to tell you, there was no quick response. They waited out. These valiant local officials waited outside the school for an hour while parents were begging them to go in, begging them to protect their children. And what did they do? Nothing. And why? Because they are under no obligation to protect you. Cops are not here to protect you. They're here to control you. Cops are here to control you, not protect you. And in one ironic twist, a woman was handcuffed trying to save her own kid. So not only are they not protecting this woman's kid, when she tries to protect them, the cop steps in and says, "No, you can't do it." And that's what I mean when I say they're here to control you. They're not here to look out for your best interest. They're not here to look out for your kid's best interest. They're not here to look out for anybody's best interest but their own. A mom of two students at Robb Elementary says she was handcuffed by officers as the shooter was still inside. She drove 40 miles to get to the school and was begging officers to take out the gunman. After a few minutes, she said a U.S. Marshal placed her in handcuffs, stating she was under arrest for intervening in an active investigation. That's what I mean. They're here to control you. And if you don't do exactly what these guys say, these cops, sheriff, county, local, city, anybody, if you don't do what they tell you, they will violence you. In this particular case, they put this woman in handcuffs. But hats off to her. She was braver than the marshal that put her in handcuffs because she was willing to go and put her life on the line for her kids. Marshall wasn't. United States Marshal was sitting outside doing nothing. The guy who actually killed the gunman was not even a local cop. He was a border patrol guy who was in a barbershop when he got a text from his wife, and his wife is a fourth grade teacher at the school, and his daughter goes to the school. So, it's questionable that he would have even done anything if he hadn't had a personal tie to the gunman who was in the school, because his wife is in there and his kid is in there. So he goes there with his shotgun and he makes a plan with some cops. You guys cover me. I'll go in and I'll blast the guy. And that's what he did. So, I mean, hats off to this guy who rushed to the scene as quick as he could, got there to save his wife and his daughter, formulated it. Now, why couldn't the cops do that before he got there? Why couldn't one cop go, hey, cover me? I've got an automatic weapon. I've got body armor. I've got helmets. I've got, Kevlar. I've got everything. Just cover me and I'll go in and try to get this guy. Not one cop stepped up to do that. Not one cop outside that area stepped up to do that. Not one of these guys. Because they're not here to protect you. They're here to control you. So when you hear this lie of, we're here for public safety, we're worried about public safety, we're worried about you, we want you to be safe. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't care about your safety. They don't care about you. They are under no obligation whatsoever to take care of you, to protect you. So it's a lie. And the lie is there because if think about if they said this, we're here specifically to control every one of your actions. And if you don't do exactly what we tell you to do, we're going to hurt you. How many people would go, well, that sounds good. Yeah, I like that. We're here to make sure you do nothing, zero, outside of what we want you to do. And if you do anything we don't want you to do, we're going to hurt you. You hear me? How many people are going to go, well, that sounds great. Yeah, I like that idea. Not many. So they go, well, we're here to protect you. We're here to protect public safety. We're here to make sure your kids are all right. We're here to make sure you're safe in your community. Because you go, well, that sounds good. That sounds great. I like the sound of that, but it's a lie. It's a complete lie. You're being lied to. Because no cop is here to protect you. They are here to control you. And they are under no obligation whatsoever to protect you. No legal obligation to protect you. None. They're not here to protect you. They're here to control you. And they control you with violence.